Hi students, we were discussing about the perfect computation. We have completed the meaning of perfect computation and the different characteristics of perfect computation. Well, now we discussed about the revenue. That whoever in any of the markets who are going to start their business, their intention is to earn some amount of money. Then how the sellers or the firms under perfect competition they tries to earn the revenue, and usually we know that whoever they come in this market they tries to earn revenue, isn't it? So the main intention behind to start any business organization is to earn revenue. So let us discuss what is the meaning of revenue, what are the different types of revenues are there, then how do you calculate revenue, and how the firms or the sellers under perfect competition are going to get or the receive revenue. Well, so come to the meaning of revenue now. Revenue. Let us understand the meaning of revenue now. Revenue is amount of money or you can also say money or income. Amount of money or income received by the seller, by selling the given amount of quantity at a particular price, is called revenue. This is the general meaning of the revenue. So revenue is so simple. Whatever the receipts that seller is going to receive or the income what he is going to receive by the sale of the given amount of quantity, how much of quantity that he already decided to sell in the market, and also for a particular price. Particular price is the market price which is already there in the market. Okay, for the market price and the given amount of quantity that he sells, for that he receives one amount of money, that is income, and that income or the amount of money what he receives by the sale of a quantity of a commodity in the market for a particular price, and that is called revenue. So let us take an example that how it is going to be. So if I take an example here, let's see one example. Take for example a seller sells $200 in the market for rupees. Just take for rupees 10 each. Then his revenue will be. Just say that the given amount of commodity. What is the given amount of commodity? Here $200. $200 is the given amount of quantity. This is what the quantity is given to us, $200. Then in the market that is going to sell for what rupees, for what price, that he is selling for each of 10 rupees. Then how we can calculate the revenue? Revenue can be calculated. See, that is the quantity into the price, then it is the revenue, or you can also say by income. Then here you will come to know what is the quantity here. That is 200, and what is the price? it's 10, then the revenue that he receives will be 200. Very simple, that how the seller sells the given amount of commodity or the quantity in the market for a particular price, and that amount what he receives itself is the revenue. Well, so let us come, what are the different types of revenues that we have here. So let us just go through the types. We'll discuss the different types now. So here, types of revenue. Types of revenues. Usually, types of revenue consist of three types here. One is, that is total revenue, average revenue and marginal revenue. So, first one, total revenue. Many of the times we write as a short, that is as a TR. Well, the second one is average revenue. Average revenue. Again, we write this as a short form AR. Well, the third one we discussed, that is about marginal revenue. Marginal revenue. We write this as a short form MR. MR. See, total revenue, average revenue, marginal revenue. These are the three different types which are the parts of revenue itself. Okay. So let us discuss the first one. What is the total revenue and how do we calculate with an example? Yes. The first one, total revenue. So here, as given the definition about the revenue itself is going to consider for the total revenue. The word is just change the total only. So now let us see what is this total revenue. So total revenue, the total amount, the total money, received, the total money received by the seller by the sale of given amount of quantity at a particular price. At a particular price is called total revenue. Is called total revenue. Which means, just see, the total money, the total receipt or the total income, that is how it has been received by the seller by the sale of given amount of quantity at a particular price is called total revenue. Same what we already defined in case of revenue. So that is what one word we have added here, that is about total. So if the total amount of money and the total income received by the seller or the firm, then it is called total revenue. Okay. So in another time, in other words, we can also say, instead of the word money, we can say the total receipts or the total income that has been received by the seller by the sale of a given amount of quantity for a particular price. Okay, that is the meaning of total revenue. So let us just go through how do you calculate, what is the formula of total revenue. So here if we come to the formula, TR is equals to, we can go through it, summation MR. This is one formula, or if you want to go for another one, TR is equals to P into Q. This is one formula. If you want still more, come to the third one, R. TR is equals to AR into Q. Remember students, in the examination Not only in the PU board examination, even in competitive exam also, in spite of giving one formula or on the basis of one formula, they make you on any of these three formula. So by using these formulae, you can calculate total revenue. Sometimes the information will be given on MR, and sometimes information given on this PETQ, and sometimes information given by the use of average revenue and the quantity. You have to use a particular formula which suits for that question, and you have to calculate further. Okay? Well, so in this, let us take any of these one here. First, if I take TR, where TR is what? It's a total revenue. TR means total revenue, and this is summation. Sigma what indicates? It is the summation or summation sign. It indicates summation sign. Then MR, this is the marginal revenue. Marginal revenue. Well, so here by the use of the summation MR in the sense, if you go on adding the values of all the MRs, marginal revenues, from one unit to another unit, the sum total of this marginal revenue itself is the total revenue. Or else you can also go through with by multiplication of simply the price and the quantity, then also you can get total revenue. And the other one is by multiplying the average revenue with the given quantity, then also you can find the value of total revenue. Right? So whichever you feel convenient, whichever you feel easy, you apply that, and you must focus on the question. Should not just go through with only one formula. You should have to try with other formula, and then you have to find the answer. Okay? Let us check it out these with one example. So, example, if a seller sells 200 dolls at rupees 25 each, then calculate the total revenue. Then calculate the total revenue. Simple one here. See, if a seller sells 200 dolls at rupees 25 each, then calculate the total revenue. So which formula do you apply here? Yes, it's correct. The quantities are given and the price is given. So you have to find the total revenue. That is our solution. Finding, or we can just write calculation of TR, total revenue. So TR is equals to, look at the question here, you can apply P into Q. So P into Q. So what is the value of P? Price is rupees 25 into the quantities are 200. Now you can find the total revenue. 25 into 200, it is going to be 5,000. So the total amount, it is 5,000, which is received by the seller, and that is itself is the total revenue. Got it? So this is how the seller can earn the total revenue by the sale of given amount of quantity at a particular price. Well, the question arises here, after the calculation of total revenue, how the total revenue is going to be in the perfect competition. Usually the revenue is going to be, that is all, in the different markets, that is different story. But here, as we are seeing, this is the total revenue, how the nature of total revenue will be in case of the perfect competition. Students, remember, the total revenue is going to depends on the total output. If the total output will be 0, quantity, the total output, which means the quantity which has taken for the sale is going to be 0. During that time, the total revenue is going to be 0. However, we already know that the price will be uniform. So, at the zero level of output, the total revenue will also be zero. If the quantity of the sale increases, then the total revenue will also increases, and vice versa to that. If the quantity sale that in the market decreases, the total revenue also decreases. Okay, so the total revenue totally depends on the quantity that you sell in the market. How much of quantity that you sell for a particular price, that is how it depends here. Okay, except 0. So if 0 will be the quantity sold, 0 the total revenue. If the total quantity that you sell in the market is increases, total revenue also increases, and if the total quantity is sold in the market decreases, the total revenue also decreases. Okay, and the movement of the total revenue curve will be upward to the right side. So if I draw the total revenue curve here, for just understanding it, see, this is how the movement of total revenue curve. So why actually it moves upward? Due to increase in the quantity sold in the market. But why actually it is a straight line upward? It is a upward to the right. Okay, upward to the right side. It is moving upward to the right side as the total output increases. Well, and why actually it is a straight line? So remember, it will be straight line because of constant price or uniform price in the perfect computation. As we know that the price in the perfect computation is uniform, due to that reason the total revenue curve moves straight line upward from left to right. That is the nature of total revenue curve. Well, so this is very important. I hope you are clear with this. Well, so let us come to the next one type, that is average revenue. After the first one, let us go for second one, that is average revenue. AR. Well, what do you mean by average revenue? Average revenue is the per unit revenue of the product sold in the market. Per unit revenue of the product sold in the market is called average revenue. See, per unit, the revenue which is earned per quantity sold in the market. How much of revenue that you are going to earn by the sale of one unit, that how you are going to sell in the market. So that is all. We are going to define the average revenue per unit revenue. Per unit in the sense, the quantity what you sell in the market for one unit, how much of revenue you are going to earn, and that is the average revenue. So average revenue can also be obtained by dividing the total revenue by the quantity sold. Okay, that is how, by dividing the total revenue with the quantity sold in the market. Well, so that is also called average revenue. Well, then come to this one, how do you calculate average revenue? So average revenue, the formula AR is equals to TR divided by Q. So AR, where AR is average revenue, AR means average revenue, TR means total revenue, and Q means quantity sold in the market. Quantity sold. Well, so here average revenue can be calculated by dividing total revenue with the quantity sold in the market. Okay, so this is how we can use the formula. Well, we have only one formula to find to this total, that is what average revenue for simple way. Well, let us take an example. Example, if a seller earns, if a seller earns 20,000 rupees, 20,000 rupees by selling 20 units, 20 units in the market, then what will be the AR? Then what will be the value of average revenue? You see, the seller who sells the certain quantity in the market, that he earns 20,000. So how much quantity that he is selling? He is selling 20 units in the market. Then we have to find that what is the average revenue. So just go through with the formula here. Solution, calculating or calculation of average revenue. So how do you find average revenue? AR is equals to TR divided by Q. Okay? TR divided by Q. Now, if we are going with total revenue is 20,000. Then what is the units that is sold in the market? 20 units. Now, if you simplify this, this goes, and remains what? 1 jar, 2 1 jar. So, 1,000. Average revenue will be 1,000, which means by the sale of 20 units in the market, if he earns 20,000, then it means per unit he earns 1,000 each. Got it clear? So this is how we are going to say average revenue. Again, the question arises: what is the nature of average revenue in the perfect computation? Friends, the nature of perfect average revenue in the perfect computation will be same, that how it is constant parallel to OX axis, which means here average revenue and the price line all are one and the same. So let us just see how it is going to be. The average revenue will be in the perfect computation, as I already told to you, this is horizontal to OX axis. Why it is going to horizontal OX axis, and that will be straight line, and that is what we are going to call it as price line. This average revenue curve is also called as price line. So here it is going to constant parallel to OX axis due to the price in the perfect computation, as we already assumed, uniform or constant in nature. So because of that reason, here we are going to call average revenue as price line. Here the average revenue, price and the marginal revenue all are going to same in the perfect computation, due to only the reason that as we all sell in the perfect computation homogeneous commodity and uniform price. So for that reason, here the average revenue curve will be horizontal. Then what about price elasticity for this kind? We already understood about the classifications of price elasticity of demand. So the nature of this demand curve or the average revenue curve or price line is going to be horizontal. Here the price elasticity of demand for the commodities in the perfect computation will be infinity. Remember once the classifications of that is what price elasticity of demand, that is perfectly elastic, perfectly inelastic, more elastic, less elastic and unitary elastic. But here the